40. It is snowing in Sweden, and my cats, they have never seen snow, so they were a bit excited. Ah. Not much to say about New Zealand. The map is a mess. Doesn't really matter. It's 2 days and 10 hours to go of the map, and it's more or less settled now. The point score: New Zealand 1900, Mexico 1550, so I really much doubt that Mexico can catch up 300 points the way it stands now. Although he has sent an incredible zombie army. He has 20% research and 45% army forces. I have 25, UK 15, USA 7, and China, I couldn't see, but 5%. I don't know if it's not exactly the numbers, but China only has 119 units left. Multiply that with 9. Oh my god, that's a lot of Mexican forces. I haven't really seen that huge Mexican navy. I don't know where the huge Mexican navy is. I'm still chasing 17 US ships that came from India and bombed Indian garrisons. That's why I don't have garrisons here. Then he went up to Bombay, sank some rocket fighters, and then I found it around here, the Horn of Africa. And then it sailed away when I played Scum last night into the Mediterranean, and now it's here. I am chasing it with my naval bombers. and yeah, those submarines around Italy actually came into play. I didn't expect that. So, special gold star to US Battle Flotilla BF-18, which is down to 1100 hit points. So, even we have Chinese naval bombers putting a number on them. All right, so I guess their days are and 10 submarines. This is not gonna be good. Yeah, they're all out of air forces. Yeah, I have 25 ships here. I have almost 30 naval bombers chasing them. He killed a bunch of stuff. I would say they served their purpose and did a good number. Oh, what's this? See, this is Mexican playstyle. I don't think he's force marching any longer, but he takes a couple of units and then he sends them force marching forward. These are force marching throughout the night. And I'm left with no choice but to strike them, even though they have a little bit of anti-air. Oh, that's not a lot of anti-air left. He actually used to have more anti-air before. He kind of, I don't think he saw a lot of air forces in Africa. I don't know, but I'm grateful because I'm juggling a thunderstorm with a sieve. I don't have any forces left. Okay, you say, why aren't you using all these forces in South Africa? Because they're infantry and artillery, and they will get wiped off the map by any Mexican air. Excuse me. I'm sorry. So they're basically useless. What I'm trying to do is kind of spread out hedgehogs with anti-air. Yeah, this guy here in Kano, I think he killed like 8-9 Mexican units during the night. Because they're sitting in a fort and they had that one super heavy armor. So gold star to GX212. What else? Oh yeah, I messed up some Mexican artillery here during the night. The thing is that there is so much going on everywhere on this huge map, and I still have 500 units, so it's kind of crazy. It's a lot of micromanagement, and each situation, like, ooh, what should I do here? It's not that hard to handle, but I am fed up with the match. I just want it to end, and I'm happy it's going to end in 58 hours, because I know I'm not that excited about it anymore. So basically, I just move some stuff around, and he has killed a lot more troops from me than really is acceptable. But oh, he's putting me to sleep. Come on, let's go. Yeah, and it doesn't really matter what you build and construct and upgrade. I'm basically just putting forts in every town I pass in China, making them a little Chinese fortified village. I guess kind of like what the USA did in Vietnam. They used that fortified village. Didn't work out great for them, but it works good for me. Ooh, exciting! I took back Taiwan. Is it? Is this Taiwan down here? Jesus, that is so bad. Oh my god, I don't know. This is Taiwan, right? Oh my god, sorry. God. Yeah. This is the island they fought over in World War II. What's it called? Korea is the... no. Oh, okay. Yeah. Anyway, I took an island in the Pacific. And I took Shanghai during the night. Apparently I took Tsingtao. I just gave back Xuksusupuku town to... He asks for villages. He does towns. He doesn't give any back. But it's fine. I'm not gonna be able to. Whatever we do, I cannot pull UK or China over Mexico's 1550 points. It's not possible. There's not time. There's not victory points enough. So basically the places are set. I don't know... The USA... Ooh, China and USA are really close to each other, so I guess we should pull down USA and pull up China. That is something I will tell them in Discord. Oh, this is... I think this is East Yakutia playing. That was mean. That was really mean. That was really mean. I didn't mean that. He's a great guy. So, yeah, Mexico, second place after spending $500. That's not very well deserved. It isn't. Last thing. I actually sent a nuclear rocket from Franceville to a navy outside Calabar because he took out all my forces, all my forts, all my nice towns along the African Nigerian coast here, and I was upset. Wait, what's this? Oh, that's Korean motorized. And I had no choice. It was only 4 ships, but there were, I think, 8 naval bombers, and they disappeared. So maybe the nuclear blast not only took out the 4 ships, but also a stack of 8 nav bombers. In that case, I might not have maximized the effect of an entire nuclear rocket. They're very expensive to build, but it was kind of nice to relieve the pressure along the African coast here, because I was afraid for my 2 fleets here, and I barely have any forces left there. But now air forces have arrived from Asia. You remember a few days ago I went AFK during New Year's, and when I came back, this front was a disaster in Asia. So I sent basically everything, air and anti-air units, and just stabilized this, and I barely managed to stabilize this front because Korea, USA and Mexico was just meandering, pushing into here, and I wasn't prepared for a land war on a big front in mountains at all. I was building some tanks in tanks factories here, just because I was sending them from here to my Pacific invasion fleet or to Africa. So it's a tank production area, which is good now. I have heavy tanks here. So then I sent everything over to the Far East, and at that moment, China just folded Africa, and Mexico went in here. And he has a very nasty stack of 12 strategic bombers, max level research. I doubt very many players research strategic bombers to the max, and put as they have the range is insane. He can bomb from Brazil far into Africa here, and they take out every building. They also kill troops, and I didn't have time and resources to set up any high level fortification and anti-air hedgehog defensive fortresses. No, because all my anti-air was just walking over here. I was fighting Mexican invasion stacks, mixed combined high level tech forces with single anti-air units here. It's like suiciding. Help, help, you're invading. Just trying to save some of China's territories here. Because I'm such a nice guy. Yeah. I'm also getting the win. I deserve that, I feel. Ooh, Mexican parachute defenders. Oh, they're leaving the parachutes. I still have, I don't need the resources, because I have every resource except money and goods and manpower, of course. Boys and girls, remember, manpower is scarce. No matter what other resource you feel you have a bottleneck of, no matter how strong your army is, do not waste manpower. Do not neglect building up your manpower production. The next third map I will do in 6 to 12 to 24 to 36 months to never ever. I will have thought in my mind, it's very creative mind of mine, that I will kind of maybe expand a bit slower than I did with New Zealand and South America. And while I expand, it's really important, I think, to build up the propaganda offices so you get your morale up, because not only does that increase resource production, but I think also the manpower production and money production. So a small, more nimble, fit nation might actually serve you a bit well with the expansion morale malus. Also, playing an island nation like New Zealand far off is really hard. I have to have my capital kind of in the middle, which makes my core territories far away from a capital. Also, Africa is, look at the revolts here. It's like crazy revolts. So South America, I can actually kind of control Western USA with a pretty good morale increase. But New Zealand is just the only reason Saudi Arabia, India, and it's because I really I have like level 3 propaganda offices all over the place. And I kind of did that because I thought that maybe I want a bit of rest and refit and repair locations and more resource production. But really, if I hadn't, I would have revolts all over. And you cannot have garrisons all over the place. So it's really hard to play an isolated island nation. You can always need more manpower. That is my conclusion. That's what I learned. Also, I didn't have enough airplanes to fight Mexico, Korea, and the USA. I do not know what happened to China. He had beach defenses here. I guess Korea screwed him royally. Right. Well, we have a holiday in Sweden today called 13 dagar jul. It's like 13-day Christmas, is it? Yeah, it's 13 days since Christmas. We celebrate that by not going to work, which we don't, either way, because of COVID. So every day is 13-day Christmas in Sweden and everywhere these days, if you watch this in the future. And we're down to 57 hours to go. Yeah, wish me luck catching that parachute in Jalu with my half strength anti-air unit, because that is basically kind of the most exciting thing that's going on here. I There will be a stream. There will at least be a finishing stream. We'll see. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the series. I have mostly enjoyed doing this series. Actually, New Zealand has been. Um, it's been less traumatizing to play because I ended up with two very nice Discord communicative and fairly decent guys to play with, which is always nice. And also Mexico, the poor guy is sick, and even though he spent a lot of money, he's been a real gentleman about it. I do not appreciate the way he plays the game, but anyways, he's been nice at least. Like he he plays the game. He's trying to have fun. He's polite even to his enemies. So good match. Thank you. For this my co-players. I appreciate that. Okay, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I will see you in the next one, and bye for now.